What do you mean you've been in the presence
Doing
of God? I don't know what that means.
He comes whenever I want to talk to him. He can actually appear for me
And he talks to you and answers
when I
questions?
need to. Well, I have to purify my heart, and I have to be serious, and my question has to be precise.
Okay.
I can't be dizzy in the head, which I tend to do. And before I talk to him, sometimes it will take days because I have to get rid of the selfishness and the pride. And getting rid of pride is like extremely hard.
Well, it seems that there's a way that we could test this. And that is,
yes, he's right here, right now.
God's there right now.
What would you like to ask him?
Ask God what you should say to me to convince me that he's real.
He loves you very much, and you're doing an excellent job for him.
Yeah, that is not remotely the right answer. So I guess we've tested.
Well, you don't understand the job he's doing.
No,
you're doing this excellent job.
No, Laura, you
misunderstood.
You misunderstood the thing. I asked you to ask God what you should say to me to convince me that he's real, and you replied with something that did not convince me that he was real. So either you're wrong or God's wrong. Which one is it?
Oh, well, your heart has to be open to love.
My heart is plenty open to love, but that is also something that you should not have said. See, if God were real, God knows me, right?
No, I'm not.
If God's real, God knows me, right?
Yeah.
And God knows exactly what would change my mind, right?
Oh, you think it's a simple thing.
No, I'm asking a question. Does God know what would change my mind?
It's time and much study and much.
Yeah. I've done more time and more study on this subject than probably any believer you're likely to run across. And so, yet that's another. You have access to God, Laura. Why would you ever respond to me without asking God what you should say first? Because if God wants you to say certain things and you're saying the wrong things, aren't you doing a disservice to God?
No, you're assuming that what I said was not what he said because it's not what you're accepting.
No. See, acceptance was included in the question. So either you don't understand logical reasoning or God doesn't understand logical reasoning. Which one is it?
Is love logical?
I think it's you that doesn't understand logical reasoning.
Let me try something, Matt. So
go ahead, Drag.
You have access to an omnipotent